Google time, having a look at the Pixel 4a 5G. This is the latest incarnation of the Pixel line, kind of at the lower price point range. Very attractive in the US. This is coming in at $499. In Canada, coming in at $679. What's interesting is that they just recently released a regular 4A version on the old 4G or LTE platform. So literally just a couple months later, bam, here we've got 5G. So there are some subtle differences between this model and the previous 4A model. But let's open it up and check it out. Right off the bat, the screen size. And just to give you an idea, the original 4A, I believe, had a 5.8-inch screen. This particular model pops it right up to 6.2 inches. And if you want to compare that to the 5, the 5's coming at 6. So they've got 5.8, 6, 6.2. So let's punch this out here. I've got the black version. Let's pop that screen off here. And very similar to a lot of the other Pixel phones out there. You're not going to get the headphones anymore. You're going to get a USB-C charger and the little charging block as well to charge this little guy up. So right off the gate, we can see that this particular phone does have a bit of a bezel. And again, it's got the little hole punch camera in here. This is a little bit different than the previous version of the 4A without the 5G. On the back, it's got two cameras. It's got an ultra wide, and just the regular lens that they've been using for a while. I think it's 12 megapixels on that one. It's got the same camera and the same processor as the Pixel 5, just to give you an idea. A little bit smaller battery, I believe, in this particular one. And the screen, again, this is bigger than the 5G, but it's only a 60 hertz refresh rate compared to the Pixel 5's 90 hertz refresh rate. So the higher the refresh rate, the better it is as far as the graphics and especially the text when you're scrolling and reading news feeds and web pages and what have you. Again, some other notable features compared to the 5G. What makes this one a little cheaper? Doesn't have a water resistance rating. Don't get this in water. Kind of like Gremlins or Mugwise after midnight. They turn into Gremlins. Also, on this particular one, it doesn't have the wireless charging either. The 5G does. This does not. You can see on the back, as far as the security, it's got the fingerprint scanner. I do like having a physical fingerprint scanner on the back. It makes it a lot easier to get into the phone, I find. I think it's cool with some of the other phones out in the market. They're building it into the screen, but it doesn't always work that well for me. I know they're getting better and better, but I still like the physical button here. Some other neat features, the Duplex, Google Duplex, the voice and audio messaging program that they use on Google phones and available on all Android phones. With 5G, they say there's not going to be any buffering, so it's going to be like real-time video conferencing with friends and family. They got a Hold For Me Now feature, so you can actually have Google wait for you while you're on hold and alert you when it's time to get on there. And battery saving feature as well to give you extra juice out of your battery by shutting down a lot of the background apps for you. Just to give you a comparison, I happen to have a 5G here. You can see the size difference. So the 5, 6 inches, this one is 6.2 inches. And again, both of them just have the one size. They don't have the XL versions on either of these anymore. But overall, it's got a nice feel to it. I like that they put the extra camera in there. Still some of the best camera and camera software out in the market. They've done a great job with that with their night sight. So really good in low light conditions. Probably the best value if you're looking for a good camera on most of the other smartphones out there at $500 US and $679 Canadian. It's good value. Another feature on this that the 5 doesn't have, headphone jack. I know that's like becoming extinct in most phones. So if you're still holding out, you're one of the old schoolers and like putting a headphone jack in, this is probably the phone for you. So overall, price point, interesting what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to be more in the mid and lower range. I think that might be more of an economics thing right now, especially during the pandemic. But some overall nice features on there, and we'll do more of an in-depth review in the future.